And hello everybody, and welcome back to more Stranding 2! We are picking back up where we last left off yesterday. After connecting an array of more facilities, such as Hartman's Lab. Nope, not those. The Hartman's Lab, the Architect, the Pizza Chef, and the Data Scientist. We're finding ourselves once again back to now chip away and adding more reputation to the facilities that we have connected thus far. Since it is the short stream today, I will not be I will actually not be doing any of the main quests today. We'll primarily just be working on doing some of the side quests, doing some of the standard orders, leveling up our reputation, and yeah, probably also looking into working a bit on the road. That is the plan for today. So I think what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna see if we can pick up a little bit more of cargo inside of those mule boxes, and then I'll go ahead and see if we can maybe finish up this guy, because I know we have a couple of orders for him. We have to be a little careful. Our durability is kind of low, so I'm hoping that maybe we'll be able to repair that here. If not here, then we can definitely repair it at F2, though. Alright. But yes, such is the plan. And hopefully, there's no more people. Considering that I currently, okay.
Are you injured, Sam?
That would interesting. For sometimes Sam really is a bit clumsy, huh? Aye. Oh yeah, look. There actually is. Metal special alloys. Let's see what else we can find here. Chemicals a bit odd. That the road goes straight through this territory. That there's also like no way of us to like actually permanently disable this. Sadly, so we just kind of have to put up with it every time we have to come through here.
Yeah, that's the way.
But that's okay, we will make do. Oh, look at that. Alright, one of the cargo pieces is fragile. Terrific. I'm sure that trip did not completely fuck that immediately.
Oh, God.
Then also Lou is in a bad mood because I took a stumble. Why are you in a bad mood? I ought to be in a bad mood because I stumbled. Come on. It's fine. I guess. Alright. I guess there's no other lost cargo around here currently, yeah? Just leave all of that crap behind that we that our cannon picked up. What are you doing?
Hook that one.
Just immediately, huh? Well, special alloys is not that bad. Any materials, honestly, just there's other random stuff that the cannon insists on picking up half the time. What is this? The mule. And you're blue. Huh. Come on. There you go.
Snag.
See if we can, because if we can cut down the trip to the northern thing, that would be quite nice, all things considered. Because then we could just primarily stick to the road. Same thing with the dowsers. If we can manage to knock those out. We'll no longer have to... Oh yeah, okay, so there's no way you could cross this with a car, right? Okay, that's it's a little jag. It's a little jag, but it works. Hey, come on, more cargo. I have the bad feeling that it's not gonna be enough. Oh, what is this? The Architect and F2. Oh god. There was a hole. Oh no, I Austin-powered myself. Alright.
Hook that one.
Pick that stuff up. More goods.
That's the way.
The only problem is with like the covered back of this.
Hook that one.
I can't see how much stuff we actually have in here. Oh, Western? Well, we don't need Western. No, we need Northern. Okay, don't ignore that shotgun. We don't need that shotgun. Air purifier for the Architect. Valley, we don't need that one either. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. Yeah, that's fine. Hello. There you go.
Gotcha.
Wowzer!
Oh,
That's the way.
you, temperamental little thing. Oh well. We're gonna trust that cargo once we're at the facility, I guess. Gosh darn it. It's fine. What is this? What is this help request? Less cargo recovery, yeah. Oh, right. Oh, that's the one we just picked up. Environmental Observatory. Yeah, no, we don't need that. We're already done with that.
Snag. That's the way.
God, this thing is very grabby right now, isn't it? Yeah. Remember to turn off the... I did, okay, good. Because we did use the PNG yesterday, and I wasn't sure if I remembered to turn off the PNG so it's not running in the background again.
Hook that one.
There really isn't that much stuff, so we should... I think we should be able to, you know, do this, right? Like, that should hopefully be enough to get him to 5 stars, so we don't have to go through all of this stuff again. Hello, Charlie. How you doing, Bean? How are things? Oh, stuff. Can I repair this vehicle here? No. Good at work. Have a short day today. Half a day. Nice. I'm glad to hear it. Well, I have the short stream, first stream today for myself, but that doesn't necessarily mean that, that my day will be a lot shorter because of that. Hello, Willie. You're excited for the collab? Yeah. Jeez. Yeah. I'm glad you're looking forward to it. I really hope you can enjoy the game.
Well then, I can't believe the sheer amount of work you've done for us. You are...
Please be enough. Please. Thank God.
Sam, you're easily the best porter I've ever known. I can think of no one more deserving of this than you. So, take it.
A boomerang patch? Oh my god. Alright.
To help support you, we're letting you withdraw even more.
Well, the materials is nice in case I need them. You like it a lot? Huh. Just wait until you get to the other... Just wait until you get to the other parts of the game. Like, the more difficult parts of the game.
I've lost count of how many times you've come to the rescue. And because of that, we've been able to keep providing the data folks need to survive. We're long past seeing you as a friendly stranger, that's for sure. You know, if you're ever feeling tired and need to rest up, just swing by and let us know. We'll prep a room for you to use, no worries. Let's keep on supporting each other, Sam. Order completed.
Because, like, Dark Day is one of those things, it is very satisfying when it works, but just much like Helldivers, if it don't work and if you're not having a good match, oh, it can be frustrating. Especially when you're hit by bad RNG, and then the game screws you over, and sometimes it does things that are not even, like, necessarily at your fault. And it screws you, oh, that can be real annoying. That can be real annoying, trust me. How's the Sharko? The Sharko is a bit tired. I had a stupid thing again today where I woke up after sleeping only 4 hours, and then my body was like, hey yo, we're awake now, I guess. And I'm like, do we really need to? Do we really need to be awake right now? And then I couldn't fall back asleep, and I was like, it's only like an hour and a half till I gotta get ready for the stream anyway, so might as well get up, I guess. Hopefully I'm not gonna be tired as fuck when we do the stream later today, but that should be fine. $215 watch streak, very nice. Charlie Bean, very, very nice. How you doing, Willie? And Charlie? Well, I already asked Charlie. Charlie's doing good, though. That's good. It's good that you're doing good, Bean.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned.
Gotta go back to work, see you later, Sharko. Okie dokies. You have a good one, Charlie. Always take half an hour nap before next stream. I could. The problem being is that I'm not really a nap kind of person. Naps don't really like work for me. You just woke up? Yeah, I mean it is pretty early, right? All things considered. Normally I start like what, hour and a half, 2 hours later than this. Generally speaking. We can't repair this damn thing.
Thanks, we appreciate it.
It's 10:23 a.m. Wait, did I check the standard orders? I didn't I? Hold on. Yeah, we go. Oh, it's just the animal shelter, though. Okay, we don't need that. Never mind. Never mind, we're leaving. We're leaving, and we're never coming back to this place. You guys kind of suck. You're not, for some reason you're not near a road. Actually, never mind, you are, but it's like you have to go like all of this. Why all of this? Unnecessary. Alright. Now the question is there a way? Oh, could we squish through there to get to the architect? No, I think we're gonna go like around first and go to F2 and repair a damn car first. Because our car is a little for fuckalt right now. I'd rather not take the chance of this thing breaking apart with all of the random cargo we have. So, well, you never needed to pee on a monster to kill it. It was true that you made the EX grenades with Sam's pee in the first game. Yes, that is true. But no. Even though the EX grenades do still exist in the game too. They are no longer made out of pee though. Oh. Analog game. I do want that though, because that is a piece of cargo for a person we don't have leveled up yet. Really? 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 Sometimes just so annoying when the car decides to bump into something. Like sometimes the car just drives. Okay, can we? Sometimes the car just drives over small bumps, no problem at all, and sometimes the bump is just apparently just high enough that it causes the entire car to take damage, and all of the cargo with it. Huzzah! Terrific. Like apparently this is fine. This is fine right now. But no. You hit like a small bump that's just a little bit too bumpy. And suddenly it's like everything goes break. Well, I've not seen you in a while, Willie. Though, hopefully things are doing okay. I've like yet to find like a comfortable position with this controller for some reason. I don't know what it is with this disc. Maybe it's this disc, but I cannot hold a controller for like super long because it makes like the bottoms of my hands hurt a little bit. Hello, Cecilia, and hello, Eric. Death Stranding again. I see you. Yes. So that's my schedule. I stream twice a day, Monday through Friday, and oh. Okay, no, we need that actually. And I split up my streams into the first and second, and the first stream is where I do my major playthroughs, and my single player games usually. For the most part, we have done every once in a while. We have done a co-op game or so for the first stream as well, but it's generally when I do my my single player games and stuff, and those I play pretty much like it's the same game every day for the first stream, and then we alternate on the secondary stream because it's my side projects and co-op game stream. And that's when we then play, you know, all the other things like Satisfactory and Helldivers and Dark Tide Little annoying. I wanted to actually play. Don't do that. Don't touch it. Okay. I wanted to actually play a new game with Lonnie. I wanted to play Cooking Simulator 2 because it has like co-op and it's like all silly and stuff and chaotic, but sadly the game is apparently like in a really bad, rough shape. Because it released yesterday, but it's sitting at like 41% negative on Steam, and that's kind of... I guess it sucks. Because I was waiting a long time for that game. Was this stayed up all night, one day to clean my room? What? It took you the entire day to clean your room? Must have been very dirty. Also, apparently that. Okay, great. My software's not working again. I love it. I would really wish this guy would finally fix the software when he charges money for it. It's not like it's free either, you know. If it was free, I wouldn't have any right to complain. But it's not free. It charges money for it. Let's see. Let me read chat really quick. Hello, Dino, and hello, Storm. 1 second. Let me fix the throwing software really quick. And hello, Mysteries. So the red string of the stream is a long Let's Play followed by variety. Yes. The red string. I'm not familiar with that terminology. I apologize. I'm not a native English speaker, so sometimes the when there's like certain terms of phrases, so I know a lot of them, but there's some that I don't quite get. I'm not exactly sure what the red string means, but yes. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Wait, did it trigger and I just didn't hear it?
No.
Oh no, it does work. Okay, why didn't I hear it? Never mind. Never mind. I guess it works fine. Getting depressed and yelled at as a bitch. Yeah, that is true. That's also sometimes that, luckily not as much. Because my folks, well, primarily mom's boyfriend, can be a bit frustrating to deal with sometimes, but we're old enough to have, you know, conversations like adults, which is how I manage to work things out the most. Usually, it's just kind of annoying that we even have to get to that in the first place. It would be really nice if we could just be like, hey, how about we just, like, don't start to get into a pissy match in the first place. We just kind of, like, just behave like normal people. Like, right from the start. Wouldn't that be something? Yeah, but eventually you realize, eventually sort of, like, I always had this thought when I was younger that older people are always so, like, so much more wiser and stuff, right? But eventually when you grow older, you will realize that eventually after a certain point, age sort of just becomes a number. Because if somebody never grew up, then they will continue to be not grown up, even though they're considered an adult. It is sort of like there's still some childish or like teen-like behaviors even in people that are, you know, 50, 60 years old sometimes in this case. Which is sometimes especially frustrating, but as long as you could talk to each other, you can work a lot of things out, luckily. The time it took me a while to clean the room was when I got into reading old comic books and forgot to clean. Yeah, the procrastination is usually the bigger issue, isn't it? Red string as in the main continuing element. Yes, the major playthroughs. No. No. That's why I specifically emphasize after a certain point you realize that age is just a number. Don't even start with me on that one. No. We won't have, not in this house. Not in this house. For me, that sort of like happened when I was after, let's say, 20, God, I don't know, 21, 22, something like that. Is when I realized that older people, usually like my folks who were in their 50s, still had a lot of like immature quality, if that is what I'm referring to. And you know that's what I'm referring to as well, so. You guys are just being funny.
Didn't expect you to waltz in with this. You've got a knack for
Oh God, this guy. Why did the supply centers always take so many likes? Look at this, the 866 likes, and that was what, a sixth of a star.
Now displaying your current
God
order
damn it, it's gonna take forever.
I was glad for...
Order completed. Well done.
Ay. Well, how are we doing though, folks? Later on, like I teased yesterday, we are going to have a new thing. I am going to bestow upon you guys something great, something grand, something amazing later on today. So keep an eye on the Discord for that. Wow, that's a lot of resin. So keep an eye on the Discord for that, because there's going to be a special something that I'm quite excited to share with you guys. Okay. Well, thank you, Willie, for taking away Carmen and giving it right back. I still think I'm probably at a net negative, because for some reason people always love to just take away my karma. Oh no, what am I gonna do with my change decals? Really? No. We're gonna leave bridges on there. What am I gonna do on words are hard. What am I going to do on Reddit now when you take away all of my karma? Oh no! Oh my god! God, these things are just way too huge. $165, dude. I don't even have enough skills for that. Also, I don't want that, because this stuff, by the way, the auto aid request is really annoying. Because it's just the moment you run out of ammo, it just puts down an aid request for a gun on the ground. It's like, yeah, that'll help me. That'll help me in that moment. When I need a gun, like, right now, to sit there and wait for 20 minutes until a gun shows up. I guess I could probably put, like, the emergency vehicle charge there. You have Reddit? No, it's a joke. It's a joke. I don't use Reddit. I know there's all of this, like, negative stigmatism around Reddit, but, like, I honestly just never really used Reddit, so I can't really tell. Like, I don't really have that much of an opinion about it, because I've never used it, and I don't know the culture around it. I just know what the memes and the jokes and the, you know, the stigmatism around it are. What's the lore behind the muscular female shark character? I don't know if there is a complicated lore about that. It's more like I like sharks. Sharks have always been my favorite animals.
Patched up and good to go.
And what else? I'd have a thing for tall, muscular women. I just find them very appealing. That's it. It just combines two of those things that I really enjoy. Not really much more to that. That
Drink
is
water, you dehydrated bitch!
candy for the eyes. I mean, sort of, right? I guess you could say that, yeah. Wow, I used up a lot of blood bags. That needs to go. Can I just put those in the trash? Sure can. Okay, let's put all of this in here as well. Yeah, no, I've always loved Churks. What the f... I'm sorry. What is that? What? Is I to assume that with this you're suggesting that you want to put me in a jar? Well, first of all, you're going to need a really massive ass goddamn jar. Because I am massive, so you're going to need a really big ass jar. Secondly, don't put me in a jar. I don't want to be in a jar. Oh god. Wait, I already looked through this menu, don't I? Oh my god. So I'm sort of smooth brain today. Yep, sure did. Okay. Sure did. Fabrication. I wanted to make the blood bags. There we go. And we'll put those into the utility pouch. And then we're good to head out. There we go. Did you kind of like spend quite a bit of time in menus in this game? I will admit you do that a lot.
Remember to rest, Sam.
A massive jar is called an aquarium. I think that there's probably a difference between a jar and an aquarium. I think. Probably. I don't know. Because I think a jar is round, and the aquarium is not really round. An aquarium is most of the time, you know, square shaped, right? Just to have something in the liquid. I mean, you can use jars to put other things than liquids in them too. Right? Oh well. Then again, where would you get a jar that would be that huge? That would be a fucking gigantic jar if I fit into that. Oh god. Oh god, it's in the water. Oh god. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. There you go. Mini water purifier. So the dowsers are actually, we might be able to level those up instantly too, because we don't really need a whole lot to get them to level 5.
Gotcha.
So there is a good chance that we might be able to level that one up to level 5 as well, which would be nice.
We've recovered everything then. Great. Let's get it delivered.
Because that's once again one of the places that's a little bit off the beaten path. As long as it's connected to a road, we can connect places back and forth, right? The problem comes... Oh my God, how many likes does this guy have? 500,000? Okay, that's actually not too bad. Considering that we are at 200,000 right now. I think a lot of my online likes that I have, which is only makes out about like a fifth or so of the total likes, I guess. Maybe. And most of those are just because of the roads that I build, and people keep using the roads, so we get a lot of reputation just for the usage of the roads. But I mean, it makes sense. The roads are really good. I just hope they don't degrade too easily. Yeah. Because usually they're a bit of a pain to build in the first place, right? Oh, that's okay. Did not mean to pick that up. My car was faster than me again on that one. Shit. Also, you have auto drive as well. You know, you have the auto drive perk. Which, like I said, I love it when my games play themselves and I don't have to do anything. I just watch the car drive itself up the road. Hello, man. Oh boy, early stream? Yes. Like most Wednesdays. Not next one though, sadly. Next Wednesday will be completely normal, like full stream. Because I'm gonna go grocery shopping on Thursday. God, I hate it when schedules get thrown all over the place.
You really outdone yourself with this one. This cargo's been missing for a while now.
Right.
Now displaying your current port
Fucking guy's gonna take forever. Look, we already delivered 53 Legend of Legend orders. Hell yeah.
Glad you were able to visit us. There's always more work for the
You
willing.
want to chew on me again?
Order complete. Well done.
Not sure if I can endorse that. Alright. So what we got here? We got primarily just the dowsers and the architect. And the one lone commander. Okay, let me throw that away. It's almost 5 PM, so not early. Yeah, I mean, yeah, true. No, it's not early for me either. But it is early for the US folks, which I kind of sort of shifted my entire time schedule to go more after US time, because like 90% of my viewer base is the American continent, so... Well, if that's where all of the people come from that watch me, so I kind of have to like shift my times to more cater to them, you know?
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated.
Is okay. Is okay. So the first stream is generally a sort of like, you know, mid-afternoon to early evening EU time. So the first stream can still be easily enough caught by people from the EU, right? And then the second stream is better because that's like evening for the US continent, right? So it fits. It works out in the end. You know, I would love it if I could actually jump over the water. Oh. How many board games are these people buying? Oh god, and of course it's yeast paste. It's Australia, so everybody's is eating Vegemite. Have you guys ever had Vegemite? I have. It's kind of weird. Vegemite is kind of a weird thing. Oh, actually, hold on. There's a ramp right there. Let's see if we can get up to it. We don't have a 6-ton jack, so I gotta use a, so I gotta to use 2 4-ton jacks. Does that amplify the power? Dude, I'm not sure if that's how that works. I'm not sure if 2 4-ton jacks become an 8-ton jack. It's stupid is what it is. I bet. I guess it would come down to how often do you need something like that for work, and if you need it regularly, then why don't you have it? I had Marmite, and Mint never had it. Yeah, Marmite is also like a yeast extract, yeah. It's very similar. It's basically the same thing, although I bet you the fucking Australians will tell you differently. And I swear to God, I've never met an Australian that did not like Vegemite. And it's like, it's so... I don't know. Like, it's really salty, is the thing. It's really salty, and it does have sort of like a bit of that yeast thing going, so... To me, it tastes like... It tastes like soy sauce as a paste, you know? That's what it tastes like. It tastes very similar to soy sauce. Which is kind of weird, because why do you want to eat soy sauce on bread? You know, there's other salty stuff you can put on bread.
Gotcha.
Hi, Goldie. Got sent to another shop as they got more heavy-duty vehicles. Oh, well, that's nice if that's an option, huh? That's probably what happens when you get used to it when young. I guess.
You're mine.
It certainly is an acquired taste, that is true. I don't know where you would acquire that taste, though. But, yeah, it is that. It certainly is an acquired taste. That is true. I guess we can still pick up more of the F2, right? Might as well. Come on.
Gotcha.
Stepmom doesn't eat Vegemite and she's Australian? Interesting. That'd be the first one. Literally never met an Australian that did not like Vegemite for some reason, huh? Like, it's not... Don't get me wrong, I don't hate it. It's not like something that would make me, like, violently throw up or something if I tasted it. I'm just, It tastes like soy sauce, thick soy sauce, that you put on bread. Eh? You know? But then again, you know, I think I don't really have that much room to talk, because my in my country. There's a lot of weird things. You know, I mean, if you guys have been here, the amount of times I had conversations with Mister about the sort of stuff that we eat, and Mister is just like, "That's disgusting. That's the most disgusting shit that I've heard about." You know, I mean, then again, Mister is a hater, so I'm not sure how much that counts for, but you know what I don't like about this though? Look at the yeast jar, the yeast paste. It's like it's just a nondescript jar, right? That just has like a handwritten label on it that says yeast extracted spread. I don't like that. I don't trust that. That I don't trust in the slightest. It seems way too sus.
Thank you for bringing... You must have a key.
Okay, that must be enough, right? Yeah.
Sam, you're the soul of generosity. Would you accept this token of my gratitude?
I like how they say token of gratitude and all they do is give us a fucking patch and a hologram of themselves. That doesn't help me in this hellscape that is this world. Well, I mean, the resting at the facility is nice.
Sam, I've allocated you more materials. Please.
And the materials is nice too.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I'll never be able to repay you for all the orders you fielded for me. Thanks to you, I've honed my dowsing abilities and can cover a wider range than ever before. So, if you ever find yourself in the area and in need of a rest, I want you to know that you can rely on me. I'll set up a room that you can use at any time. You've still got so many people that you need to bring onto the chiral network, don't you, Sam?
Yeah.
Let me support you, now and forever. Come and visit whenever you're in the neighborhood. I'll be here.
Okay.
Order completed. Well done.
And we got another person at 5 stars. Now we don't have to ever come back here. Woo! Okay, because Johnny offers standard orders. Do you get more? Really? Defeat all floating? Didn't we already do that? Oh, I don't want to do that again. That took forever the last time we did it. Nah, I'm sure it'll be fine. For now. I guess we can always come back to. I love how everybody just unloads their random crap that they don't need anymore. Great. That's all places I have at 5 stars now, too. Guys, that don't help me. What about the resources? Because they do have 1,500 and 2,400 metals. Hold on, let's see. Because there is this road. It takes... Oh, it takes like way more ceramics, though. 1,700 and 2,700. Okay, hold on. Let's claim materials. Let's do... 4, 8, 1,600, 1,700. That's the one that's how much we need. And then we have just apparently all of the ceramics. Yeah. Hopefully that fits the car. It does. Very good. Also, give me your money. Alright. At least we can go and shove that into the road thing, because I have no idea when we get to connect that last little nipple of the thing where the road stuff is in, where the road thing is at. Because that's in an area that's not active yet for some reason. Right, let's leave this place. I won't be here anymore. Where's Hartman? Isn't Hartman like around here somewhere too? Ah, yep, there he is. Go Amazon delivery driver. Yeah, honestly, it's probably the average experience the regular Amazon fucking delivery driver experiences. Cargo entrusted to another border. Oh, what are we? Westford. No, no, we don't need Westford. Not. What are we gonna do with that? Fuck's sake. A little stretchy. We'll do that here in a minute. Uh oh. Can I go? No. Oh god. Calm down. Calm down. I like how the rain looks, okay? The rain looks very good. No. We don't need that. You're at 5 now. Stop picking up cargo that's for people that are already at 5. We don't need that. I kind of... Again, I really wish you could just, like... tune it? Right? So that you can define what the cannon picks up and what it doesn't.
Gotcha.
I should probably, like... Let's do a stretchy. Let's do a stretchy first. Ugh. I definitely don't do that enough. Definitely don't do that enough. It's when sometimes I realize I've just been sitting here for like 3 hours. Just playing my little silly video game, and then all of my legs and my back are just completely stiff. And then I wonder when I get back pain. Is that special alloys? Yeah. Yeah, so what do we learn, folks? You gotta move around. You gotta keep that body moving. Right? Or at least every once in a while get up and move around a bit. Okay, let's see if we can make it up this hill. Oh god, this is very steep. We're totally approaching this from like the wrong angle. No, we're getting up here though. Oh, Hartman. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go.
Took that one.
Come on, do not start sliding. We can do it. Yes. Yes. Perfect. Oh, sadly, Hartman's lab does not actually count as a hot spring. Hartman.
This one's for you. Oh, man.
Let's give Hartman some likes, I guess, because there's a random ass thing that just says Hartman up here.
Thank you, kindly.
560 likes. Bam. I feel like there's like a ton of people that don't realize you can just spam that like button to go for more than one like. Oh. Delicate measuring device somewhere down the mountain. Cool. Yeah. No, exercise is good. Definitely. Like you don't need to do like an exhausting workout every couple of days or something, but at least like a little bit to keep like your muscles trained, right? Like to keep your keep things from going too lethargic. Will do you good. Will do you fine.
I see the weather's still warm. Well, look at what you brought me. I didn't think I'd ever see this again.
Her jaw's very square.
With your support, my research has advanced leaps and bounds. Take this data. You should find it invaluable.
Despite being the same. Okay, I mean like level 3's gotta be like better now, right?
I am increasing the amount of material.
I hope.
I've succeeded in further increasing the capacity of the extra battery. I say I did this, but I only managed to do so because of your considerable assistance. I'd like to pursue this line of research a bit more, I think. By the way, how is Hartman's health? You might not be aware of this, but he was helping me with my hydrology research. We were partners, you could say. Research associates, that is. When he returned from his brief visits to the beach, his body retained trace amounts of water. It was these samples that I used to carry out my research. But I understood that the trips had begun to take a toll on his heart. So I can't help but worry still. Look after him for me.
It's almost like the guy literally has cardiac arrest every 21 minutes, which I can only imagine how terrible that would be for your everything. That would probably, you would probably not last very long if that was the case, right?
Hartman and I both belong to a community of people dealing with 21-minute syndromes. The 21-Minute Anxiety Association. I first met him at one of our meetings. Naturally, these meetings only run for 20 minutes, so we got to know each other better by exchanging mails afterwards. We conversed at length about our shared struggles and grew closer through our joint research activities.
Yeah, that kind of sucks. Like, all of this kind of sucks. Like, hers fucking sucks too, though. Like, throwing up every 21 minutes. I don't know. I almost want to say I'd rather have a cardiac arrest every 21 minutes than throwing up every 21 minutes.
I hope I can call on you again. Please, tell our friend I say hello.
Because that just straight sounds miserable.
Well done.
That just straight sounds fucking awful. Alright, hold on. I wanna... So get rid of that. Get rid of the spare ammo. For now. Get rid of the grenade pouch. Take the solar generator, adjust position, move. Add components. Battery level 3. Oops. Really? That's not enough. Jesus Christ, this thing is huge! It's fucking huge! That does not fit. God damn. Balls. So that is a... one. How big is that? That's 1, 2, 3, right? What's 3? Is there anything that's 3 long? Hold on. Oh, we could probably actually attach. Hold on, I have an idea. Oh, but then we don't have the solar generator. Depends on how long the throwing up is, a few hours or straight up your whole life. Well, it's every 21 minutes. Ever since they developed those Doom's conditions, it's every 21 minutes they throw up. Well, she does. Hello, Hans. The Red Ring of Death. So that actually has, you know, that reminds me, that has an interesting story attached to it, because a lot of companies at that time actually struggled with that exact problem. Those chiral generators are like too large, and the solar generator is also too big. None of this fits. I need a bigger backpack. I kind of want to have one spare ammo container, but then I have like a single patch left over again. Hold on, what other components do we have? Maybe there's something I haven't been using that's worthwhile to use or something. Nothing that would fit in there besides the grenade pouch. Well, I guess we don't necessarily need the solar generator too bad. Also, hello, Hans. Welcome in. There we go. We'll see how that loadout works out for us. Okay, you're at 5, so we don't need to worry about you anymore. There's no standard orders from this facility. Why is there no standard orders for half of these places? And then the entire rest is materials and the architect. And also one is for West Fort Knot. Okay, we can address that actually. Trust cargo. West Fort Knot.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned to another porter.
Alright. Oh, we're in ads. Darn it! Now I can't even talk about the thing that I wanted to talk about. Oh wow, our vehicle is actually kind of fucky already again. Wait, I remember. We can repair here. This is actually maintenance. Yes.
As good as new to me.
Perfect. So I totally can have a story about that. There we go. Now the ads are over. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. So very interestingly enough, that whole thing with the Red Ring of Death, there was actually don't do it. There was a lot of companies that were dealing with the exact same issue, and like even in the PC specs, like in the PC area of things. There were issues. Sony was dealing with similar issues. Nintendo was dealing with similar issues. It came down to I think it was the thermal paste they ended up using, right? I think it was actually like a thermal paste issue that eventually just led to the sort of like the thing the CPU shield delitting itself. And then eventually, like, through excessive heat, it would, like, die, basically, yeah? Like it would, the silicone binds within the chip itself would dissolve over time through the heat. And that was a problem that everybody around that time was actually dealing with. It just, in a lot of cases, it was a lot more prominent than others, and Xbox was one of those, like, very, very prominent cases where that happened quite a lot. But yeah, it was not an isolated incident. Like, there was a lot of people who dealt with that sort of issue. I'm not sure why. I'm pretty sure it's because of, like, one of those problems of global manufacturing. That if you think about it, a lot of the times when you look for very specialized components like these enterprise-grade amounts, it's not even like the mixture, but it's usually the amounts of covering just, like, you know, probably almost, I want to say, tons of product in that regard. And then when you look to specific companies, right, all it takes is just some slight error or just some slight problem that does not identify itself immediately. Because the problem being with all of the products that go out to the public, you can try to do as much stress testing as you like, but there will most likely be scenarios that you will not be able to cover with your testing. That will only be discovered once they're exposed. That's usually the same with, like, bugs and glitches in video games, right? Like, usually you will only discover a lot of those once the game is out, and then, you know, just a ton of different people had the opportunity to get their hands on the games, the software, the hardware, whatever. And that's when the true sort of, like, things are going to be exposed that you failed to capture during testing. Right. And that was just one of those things that during testing everything worked fine, and usually the Red Ring of Death was like a thing that happened during, you know, months to years. The problem being is that if you have an Xbox from a certain time, it's kind of doomed to have that. There's no way around it. So you have to, like, check the I guess there's certain ways. If you're like one of those console modding nerds, you can, like, crack it open and try to fix the stuff, like reapply the throwing paste and everything. Though I'm not sure if that actually is. I'm not sure if even then that's possible, because I feel like that might be one of those things where if it starts, like, if you're at that point where it already started, the moment it comes to contact, it's when it used the initial thermal paste, the delidding will happen regardless eventually, I think. And there's nothing you can really do about it. Other than, you know, just finding a board, like an internal board from a later date, when they already had addressed that issue. But I found that kind of interesting. Because dude, I remember around that time when there was all of these, like, tricks on YouTube. It's like, oh, just, like, put it on a baking tray, you know, and then shove it in the oven by, like, you know, for like 400 degrees, right? And bake your Xbox's motherboard to get it to work again. And in a lot of instances, it did in fact work, and that's like. Yeah, I mean, it could reflow the solder, like, to a degree. It can help to at least temporarily rebind a couple of those like silicon pathways that might have been interrupted by that delidding process. And all of that. Wait, you have no orders? Okay, interesting. I just thought that was a bit interesting. Because it feels like this like sort of thing that nobody like knew what was going on, but no, they were aware. They were aware of what was going on. It just took them a while to figure it out. Took them a while to fix it, which is unfortunate for all of those people that had to put up with that shit. But yeah. Well, you know what we call that? That sort of stuff is free advertising for the like for the other companies, right? If you screw up like that, just free advertisement for your competitors. That's what it is. Okay, not sure what we can do with the pizza guy yet. But we'll see if we can shove some of our resources into the road. What the hell is that? What is that? What is that? That looks different. Or is that one of those fast travel things? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, leave me alone. I didn't even check my battery, how big my battery is now with the new one, with the level 3 one. Okay, alright. Most of it. It's house 140 is not that much. While we were back there, you know, might as well. Egg already? Oh my god. Dino's just throwing eggs all over the place today. Oh my god. Alright, well, let's see if we can somehow make our way back up to the architect. It has been raining for a hot minute. Like, this rain has just been going. I would not mind if the rain just kind of like stopped for a bit. Though again, another advantage, it's actually kind of crazy how good the car is in this one. Like, not just because of like the what? Dino, you say interesting things sometimes. When this game doesn't get boring after like 30 minutes when you're in a section without any story. Yeah, see, so this is the biggest thing with Death Stranding. It definitely takes a different approach than a regular video game, and it certainly does not fit everybody, right? And it's like the biggest thing. So some people, either people really like it, or people really dislike it. And I happen to really enjoy Death Stranding, but I also enjoy simulation games. So if you enjoy simulation games, you know, then I guess it just takes a different kind of person. You know, like I know there's a lot of people that really hate simulation games because I find it the most boring thing ever. I like simulation games. Like, I find them very relaxing. Okay. And I'm also like, for me personally, well, I mean, I like Kojima games. I like... Oh, no, we don't need that. I like Kojima games. I like sci-fi. So the whole, like, sci-fi nature of it, I very much enjoy. For sure. What is that? Oh, it's a bridge. And normally I sort of like mix it for the stream, you know, doing main story, doing a little bit of side quests and stuff. But since it's the short stream today, I'm just grinding out a little bit more of the reputation. Which is like a large amount. I don't know. Can I switch the maps, by the way? Hold on. We're in Australia. Can I switch maps? Can I? Ah. So you see, this is Mexico. This is the starting area. It's a lot smaller, much like they did in the first game. But like all of this is at every single facility here is at max 2. They're already leveled up to level 5. Every single one of them. And that I did off stream, right? And a lot of the other folks, like a lot of this stuff in the first section of the game, I also did off stream. Because I can acknowledge that probably a lot more people are more interested in seeing the story rather than seeing the actual gameplay of the game, which is funny. What? Oh my goodness, it is the motherfucking Bootums. Hello, Bootums. Bootums has also been playing, Death Stranding. Hello. He's been playing it like way more excessively than I have, though. How many hours do you have? Hold on, let me check. Let me dox Brutus really quick. How many hours does he have? Yeah, so Brutus has literally twice as many hours as I have, which is crazy, yeah? I have 64 hours of playtime. Brutus has 130, yeah? You finished it? Excuse me? You finished it already? What the hell? It's not a better mailman game. Counter argument. Tanuki Pon Summer. Yeah, I feel like the Japanese. Well, I guess fucking Kojima is Japanese, right? It kind of wild that we're already at 65 hours or 64 hours. Sorry, anyway, it seems like they left stuff for post-main story. Oh yeah, I mean, like going around grabbing the collectibles and stuff. Usually they have collectibles. There's New Game Plus. There is yeah, there's like the special deliveries, like the ones that give you the TTW rating. I think that's only for post game, if I remember correctly. We'll see. I mean, I already have half of all of the achievements, which is interesting. So I might. It's probably gonna be one of those games that I want to grab all of the achievements for as well, considering I did do that for the first one, right? But yeah, I can't wait to get to the mountain. Buddhist. I wanna get on a mountain. It looks big and snowy. I wanna fuck around on the mountain. I have 43 out of 55 achievements. Yeah. Sony seems to not be all that crazy anymore with their achievements. Like back in PlayStation 3 days, they used to have some wild achievements that took a really long time to do. Also, why do none of these assholes actually have standard orders? Kind of wild.
Beautiful night, don't you think? Huh. You really brought me this? Can't imagine.
I sure did.
I really appreciate your assistance.
What?
I'd like to share this new function with you.
Speeds up I don't care. What do you mean speeds up construction? I don't care if it takes 5 seconds or 10 seconds. Wow.
I'm increasing your materials allocation.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Here's something that should enable your PCC device to build structures more quickly.
Okay.
I've defined all the important processes.
I
wanted
I
to
guess
see
that's
if I could use my
nice.
skills to do something constructive, you see. Anyway, come back soon. I like the company.
Yeah, but like, I mean, is that necessary? Do you need that? You really need that? I don't think you really need that. I like to get all the achievements of a Souls games, but I don't know if I could do it. Trust me, it's time. It's really just a determination and a time requirement. Like, for example, you can be efficient with a guide, because I actually, let me think. I have all of the achievements in Dark Souls 3, which, by the way, you know my opinion about Dark Souls 3, kind of despise that game. And I have all of the achievements in... God, I think I have all of the achievements in Dark Souls 2 as well. But not all of the achievements in Dark Souls 1. And it's like a lot of the achievements that are the hardest to complete in those would be you know, get all of the spells, get all of the gestures and stuff like that, because requires you to follow guides, because you know the games are kind of bad, especially when it comes to like NPC quests and shit. Yeah, I already have like, I'm sitting at like, I just have a couple of skills active at this point that I don't even use actively. Collect all legendary armaments. Well, I think that's an Elden Ring. Elden Ring was actually the easiest one, to be honest, because I think like all of the boss weapons you can just duplicate with the remnants thing that you get in the walking coliseums. And there's only 2 missable weapons in the entire game. And everything else you can actually get in one... Like, all of the spells, I think, you can get in one playthrough. I think you really only have to play through the game twice. Because it was actually really easy. I think I got all of the Elden Ring achievements within like 130 hours or so playtime, which I mean that sounds like a lot, obviously, but I mean it's Elden Ring, it's a Souls game. They're kind of longer games too, right? Like Elden Ring is definitely going to be the easiest one, just because you don't have a lot of missable stuff or exclusive stuff. So like the other Souls games were really annoying because usually you have to do like new game plus once or twice, just because some character quests are exclusive to others. So if you had the reward for like a ring or a weapon or something for one NPC quest, you had to do that and you couldn't do the other. And that was like the thing where it was really obnoxious, where like, you know, and just in order to do this one quest you have to play through the entire game. And you have to like pay a lot of attention that you don't just blitz past one of those important story moments. Yeah, quest design's kind of shit in the Souls games, like in all of them. I hate this person, by the way, the fucking data scientist. Get out of my face with that shit. I guess we drive over there. to them now and see if they have a standard order for us, because none of them have standard orders right now. Don't do it. We don't do it. You you bucka. You absolute bucka. Craziness. Find it annoying to do the Grey Red quest line in 3. Grey Red is like fine though. There's quest lines that are way worse. So it really is just talk to him and like go to a specific X location. Like I think I even did Grey Red by accident the first time around. As long as there's an achievement linked to NPCs that get killed if you don't reach them fast enough. I mean, so in that regard, I hate that's like the one kind of achievement that I struggle with too, is time-based achievements. And like that's for example one of the reasons why I had such a struggle with the Resident Evil games. Like there's some Resident Evil games that I still don't have 100% in. Just because it's like they all have speed requirements that you have to finish the main campaign in this amount of time. And it is obnoxious. I hate those kinds of achievements. Like don't fucking rush me. I like to take my time, huh? Right. Now in Dark Souls, actually, they're not time dependent. They're progression dependent. So usually it's tied to defeating a boss. In a lot of the games, defeating a boss will advance like the world stage, and then depending on what world stage you're in, is when certain things will advance, right? So as long as you have a guide, and there's a lot of like the thing is just with any game that has any sort of like following fan base wise. And has achievements, there will be like detailed achievement guides, you know, even like on Steam and stuff. Like the amount of achievement guides. Another reason why Steam is just absolutely amazing. The Steam community features. Okay. The Steam community features are so good to have. Right? Like it's amazing. Why is shit for the lone commander all the way back here? What the hell? I think it's actually... Is it 6 hours? I thought it was like 4 hours or something. Uh-oh. Oh god, fuck off! Stupid color creatures. Have you seen any of my stuff yet? I don't think so. But again, I also haven't really like paid that much attention. So there might have been. I just have not noticed. But there's a lot of like player crap around here, so. Who knows?
Look that one.
I also just like driving around, honestly. Like driving around, gathering stuff, delivering cargo is nice too. Me do like. But yeah, all of the Resident Evil games actually have a speed achievement. Resident Evil 5 and 6 don't. But Resident Evil 5, I think Resident Evil 6 is the only one that doesn't have a well, no, that's not true. Resident Evil 5 and 6 don't have a direct achievement that is tied to like finish the game in X amount of time, but they do have an achievement for beating certain game modes or certain chapters, or the entire game on S rank, and then in order to get an S rank, you have to beat it in a certain amount of time. So indirectly, they still have a speed requirement too, which is like always giga obnoxious. Now, shut up, shut up, shut up. Music? Shut up, shut up.
Order completed. Well done.
I hate this thing. That's the main order. Why do none of them have, like, where's all of the standard orders? No one has a standard order, apparently. What the hell? This person didn't even... Shut up! I don't want to be a hater. Okay. Just want to say that. I don't want to be a hater. But god damn do I hate this fucking thing. Oh my god. It's cringe. It's so cringe. I hate cringe. Get it off my screen. Okay, actually, hold on. I remembered something. We can look for... Well, first we have 8 requests. He is... Take out 4 bandits. Recover 1 bottle of nets. Take out strange rodent-like creatures. Excuse me. Take out 5 watchers. Okay. But what we can do, we can go for orders, and then we can search. We can go delivery destination, and then we can say, what do we want to level up? Him, for example. And then we search, and then we can see what we currently have available. Westford Knot has 1. And then also the inventor has another one as well. Did you kind of like zoop through the menus a lot in this? A bit. There's also the eliminate BTs, which we only have an A on, sadly. Okay. What achievement I hate from... is from the first opus of Hive Swap, because there's currently no way to unlock, and it's supposed to... And it's supposed that it'll require finishing the 4th opus, but only 2 are currently released. Yeah, and I mean, broken achievements is incredibly obnoxious. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I really, 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 really wish Steam would do something about that. Because, like, I'm an achievement hunter, okay? Like, I love unlocking achievements. I love getting that little button that says perfect achievement on account. I love driving up that number, finishing games, getting 100% of all of the achievement unlocks. I love doing that. Like, there's a lot of games that we played on stream. Because I usually do my first playthrough, especially if I haven't played the game. I do it casually on stream. And then in my off time, I will oftentimes like visit games again, and then I'll look up a guide, and I'll go through all of the achievements, and I'll grab all of the achievements. Hello, Spartan. How you doing? Right? I love doing that. It's one of my favorite things to do. And there's nothing more obnoxious than having a game with broken achievements because they're like tied to a server that's no longer online, or a thing that's just broken. That is obnoxious, and I really wish that Steam would. Well, first of all, I've like a couple of ideas how to improve that whole front. And yes, that's like I think it's kind of wild to me, right, that Steam hasn't done anything like that. Because achievement hunting is actually a very large part of the gaming community. Yeah? Like look at any game on Steam, right, that has any amount of players, and go into like the guides or discussion sections, and you will probably find at least a guide or at least a discussion about the achievements in the game. Like there's like literally, if a game has achievements, there will be people that will want to unlock those achievements, right? And the fact that, for example, DLC achievements, I find those kind of annoying. Like when you have a game and then you unlock all of the achievements, or like in early access, like you have, well, granted, I guess early access is a different story. But when the game is 1.0, and let's say you have 30 achievements in the game, and then a DLC comes out, and the DLC adds 10 more achievements. That's obnoxious, because not only do you need to, like, buy the DLC, but then also, once a game that is considered, was previously considered, perfect, and you have 100% achievements, and it suddenly is no longer a perfect game because, achievements. I find that frustrating. I find that particularly frustrating. So I would really love it if there was a way in Steam. Let it be like a user run thing. Like if people report this achievement is broken, right? Make Steam like delist the achievement, or make Steam like not count the achievement, and then still give you that like perfect game if you have all of the other achievements, right? Or and then also like split it up that you have base game achievements and DLC achievements. I would totally like do that distinction too, and that it still counts as perfect game if you have all of the base game achievements, so that you're not forced to buy the DLC for a game. I really hope that Steam does that at some point. That would be like, I would love Steam if they fucking did that. Because as somebody who loves to go for achievement hunting, it is incredibly frustrating to deal with those things, Especially like older games. There's so many older games now where you just can't get the achievements anymore. Or all of the achievements anymore, right? Right, order type, order location, huh? Huh? Pizza. Okay, wait, what? Exclude 62? Does it mean I currently only have, what, 3 standard orders? Fuck. Uh... Only a main order. Where is all of the orders at? That's crazy. The Motherhood? I'm sorry. Oh, that's the main order. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Fucking Westford Not has 12. So that one's done. The Architect has only 1. Yeah, I can't really do anything right now. Honestly, I guess at this point, the only thing we really can do... Yeah, because like all of this is on cooldown. Really, the only thing we could do is work on F2. Then we would have to go all the way back. Or we do the main mission right now. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do that. Let's do the main mission. We have like 20 minutes left that I can do. This is more like the frustrating part when they want you to do something. You know. I guess I have a bunch of loose cargo, but that's fine. When they want you to do something, but or when you want to level up somebody, but they don't give you the orders. So give me the orders. $135. Yeah, well, I don't have no skills. Oh, that's a skill that I have to buy. Sure, why not? It's whatever. It's fine.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Come on, car. Happened for... What is that? Command & Conquers 2? No, what is COC? What is it? What is COC? Because it's like, isn't it Command and Conquer? Before the achievements, had them all, but then the update came and they were over. They're now 133, and a lot of them need multiple playthroughs since it's a game with a lot of big story choices. Corruption of Champions 2. Wait, is that a porn game? Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's a porn game, isn't it? Because I think I heard about the name before. Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. Alright, alright. Okay. Okay, alright, okay, alright. Why did we... Okay, nobody needs to know that, alright? Nobody needs to know that. You heard it from Daz. Did I? I don't know. It's like, I like Dazzy, but oh my god, I'm so tired of the lewd streamers. Like, that's... I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry, okay? But this is Twitch. This is Twitch? What are you Dino, I will hit you. What do you mean that's a pretty lady? What are you talking about? I swear to God. There will be violence. Maybe I'm old-fashioned that way, but I think Twitch is a place for... Twitch is a place for gaming, like maybe discussion, maybe you can watch something together, that sort of thing, right? I think all of that lewd shit that like so many people are doing, just don't get it off the platform, man.
That's the way.
I'm just saying. You know what? That is great for Dazzy. If he wants to be featured in a porn game, that is awesome for him. He can do that on his own time. This is like the reason why I'm always so hesitant to like rate him too. So he's doing he's like being kind of weird half the time on his streams. And like, you know, saying weird things and doing weird things too.
You're mine.
And I'm like, no, I would rather not. You know?
Trouble nearby.
But that's just me. That's just silly little old me. looking at you chat right now. I hope you noticed that. Why? 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 Chat. Calm down. I swear. I fucking swear. I want to get violent. I don't want to be, but I'm going to. What is the yellow thing? Is that what I need? Nope. Whoops. Sorry, bud. You're good, right? No, get that. You get that jar out of here. I'm not even gonna entertain that. It's like, you know what? I would almost rather take puns. You know how much I hate puns? I would almost rather take puns. I would almost rather take the puns than take the horny shit. Come on. No, stop picking up random shit. Okay. I'm sorry, what? What's up? Oh god, no, it disabled my car! Or not. I guess we're still good. Oh god. But is the car fucked again? We broken? No, we're good. Things I've heard you... the things I have heard here before also... Well, things change. Alright, things change. I know in the past I was every once in a while also a bit teasy here and there, but no, like I'm honestly kinda tired of that. So we're a lot more chill, and have been a lot more chill for a long time now. You know? I have spare ammo, don't I? Look, it says I have spare ammo. Why don't you... Okay. I guess I don't have spare ammo. What happened in like the last few days? What do you mean the last few days? It's not been a last few days thing, you know. It's been more like a thing of months. At the very least at this point. Alright, where the fucking BB at? Also, like, the thing with the... I would like to get a redesign of the VTube model, but, like... You know... expensive, and, it's just the whole thing with the artist has been annoying. That the art... I spend a lot of money on this VTube model, and then the art... only for the artist to, you know, behave in the way they did... is, very frustrating. So the problem with that is more like the model is the way that it is.
Looks like you have what was requested.
Because,
All that
you
remains
know,
now is to drop it off.
how am I gonna do? What am I gonna do about it? Wait. What? I don't recall anything like that. What are you talking about? I mean, again, like maybe when I say that something fucks me in the ass, then that's not a sexual thing. That's more like just that's. Do you know that's the innuendo for like when a game screws you over, right? And what is this place? It looks the desert area looks cool though. Like on the map, it looks cool. You much know what I'm talking about. Well, I don't know what you're talking about. Then, like for real, I'm not even fucking with you. I don't know. I don't know what you're referring to, because that is generally not something, unless it was a stupid joke. Like that is not something that I will generally discuss. Or wait, or are you talking about the, Huh? No. Yeah, okay, no, then I still don't know what you're talking about. I know the biggest thing that I said that I was gonna grab his butt. That is something that I will say on occasion.
Snag.
Oh god, copyrighted music again. Oh god. Of course the stupid animal. God damn it. Of course the stupid animal ran right underneath my wheels.
All that I want is a home inside the world.
I don't know why, but that song immediately just reminded me of the "We Build a Little House Together" song from Red Dead. I don't know. Generally speaking, things are more calm around these parts.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Stayed locked. Open doorway. What? 28. BB 28. Shit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh. 69, 69. Try 0. Okay. Nope. 999. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shit. Did I pay attention?
This door appears to be locked. We'll need a passcode of some sort to open it.
Hold on. UAC and wait. When was that? When was the UAC founded? Shit. Like it says a first generation BB pod, so oh man, I don't remember. It was 2000 something. It was like 2008? No, what about 7? No. What about 6? No. What about... Wait, did I fuck that up? Shit. Wait, why is it... Why did... Doing the last two? 7? No. 9? Five. No. 4. No. 3. Wait, 0. 4. No. 3. No. 2. No. 10. No. 11. No. 12. Oh, I can just do this. I don't know. 6, 7, 6, 7. Mother bitch. I have a gun. Why? Because it's funny, yeah? Motherhood. BB pod. Well, so like, obviously I think one of the parts is, like, 28. Because, like, you know, the pod is BB-28, right?
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Why can't we just climb in through that? It's not. I think it's hilarious.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Charlie specifically tell us to check something before we accepted this order?
Yeah, that's I think if that fucking Extensions mother suspended me as main condition for the corporation. Be sure to consult the corpus after accepting your order. Recover the a corpus. Be sure to read the Motherhood's databank entry carefully before visiting. Okay. The Motherhood's databank entry. Where is that? Databank. Motherhood. Where the fuck? Where the fuck is it? Yeah, that's really helping me here. Organize it? No. Okay. Well, it's not in here. Oh, the Motherhood. There it is. Really? It is 28! What the fuck? I was half right. Yeah, I said that the 28 must be part of the code because, you know, BB-28. Okay, why the secrecy, yeah? So wait, can we just drop in here? Funny.
Feels good.
Someone traveled on my path. Nice. Okay. Oh shit. How do I get down it without breaking my legs? Oh god. Okay. Because it's your birthday, not because it has anything to do with that. Oh, so that's why they asked at the beginning of the game. Yeah, you had to put down your birthday, and well, that's a funny coincidence, then, though. That's a little funny winkle dinkle, if you ask me.
That did it, Sam.
Yes, I'm amazing and so smart. I'm the smartest of Shonkles that has ever lived in. But we are at the end of the stream, because it is only the short stream of the week. I think I saved over the same save slot the entire time, so I'm just gonna like fucking do it proper this time. You thought my birthday was on the 24th? No, it's always been on the 28th. For the last 27 years it has been. Believe it or not. I don't think it has changed. Uh-huh. No, stop talking, Kalie. You suck. No, don't add. Oh, fucking ads, man. Fuck. Shit. Great. Great. That's great. That's awesome. I am older. Well, Minty Mint, you might be older, but not wiser. I'm sorry to say. Oh, that's right. I guess I got a follow Bloopy, because I rated this yesterday. Well, I guess I now have to like dawdle for a minute, because the ads just hit. God damn it. Yes, Draconic Butt is the mobile account of Mint. Because Mint, for some reason, I don't know why, could never be bothered to like log out or log in rather. Oh, people are gonna get upset with me again because I'm too late today. For fuck's sake. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and raid somebody now. Be a little bit quick about it, hopefully. Let's see what do we got? We got Freeform. Oh, Boar? Should we raid Boar again? Yeah, let's raid Boar again. Why not? We always raid Boar. Or most of the time we raid Boar. He's playing... What is he playing? Boar is playing... Coffee Simulator. Cool. Yeah, this earlier in the day, nobody is really live yet. So... but Boar's usually around on those days, so he's a good raid target. Alright, well, guys, thank everybody so much for watching. If you like what you see, if you like hanging out, if you like chatting and watching me play games, maybe consider leaving a follow if you haven't already. I also have a Discord that you can join, and if you break the streaming rule, you will get a live notification whenever I go live, so that you'll never miss me again. Well, with that being said, let us go ahead and set that right for Boar, who's currently playing some Coffee Simulator. And then we will be back again later today for the evening stream with a Dark Tide, and Charlie is going to join us as a new player inside of that game, so it's going to be interesting to fuck around with. Yeah, and once again, keep an eye on the Discord. I do have a thing that I will be sharing with you later today in the Discord, so keep your eyes out for that. But that is everything I have to say for now, so let us go on ahead and start up that raid for the Boar. And then once again, as always, thank you so much, everybody, for joining me, for hanging out, for chatting, keeping me company, all of that good stuff. And, as always, I hope that I can catch all of you guys back again in the next one. But until then, oh, hit my microphone. Bye-bye!